これは約90です。これが約90です。僕は約90です。よろしくお願いします。よろしくお願いします。よろしくお願いします。Oh. Put that on a bit lower. Yeah. Yakobu. Precisely. Yeah, I'm going to talk about what I did at OLL and my experience with it. Yes. Can barely see that, but yeah, it does say you rock. Thank you. And a picture of my face as well. I've noticed the internet thing is going red every now and then, so we'll see how well this works. Internet things? But yes, I will, weird pull one, yeah. I'll start the video. I don't know how loud the music is, but yeah. Both our internets were weird last night at the end of the stream, and then the game crashed too. Good night for tech, yes. I read that as each. Right, yes. The video. So here we are on the bus, and look, there's some USB sockets, little drinks holder there, and it's a little fold-down table. You get a toilet on the bus. Right, that's what you wanted to see, right? Oh, cut off. We watch a lot of bus and train tour videos. You have no idea. Right, yeah, so if that didn't cut out then, yes, that's the bus tour. So yeah, that's basically how I got to the event as well. I was on the coach, so there we are, that's the end of that. Good. What am I doing now? Right, so the real video. I might turn the music up a tiny bit just for the... Right, let me find it. don't know how long this stream's going to be, by the way, because I'm not sure what else to do after I've finished this video. So, where is it? I knew exactly where it was before. Why can't I find it now? There we are. 5.1 gigabyte. 10:43 a.m. That was it. It's cool, man. Whatever you want, fairly late anyway. How much footage do you reckon you got the event anyhow? Well, I got a 16-minute video, but I've made it 50% speed at the moment. So just so it's a bit clearer, hopefully, I might speed it up. So yes, we start at Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U. And yeah, if this gets, well, yeah, it should be easier to see. I mean, it doesn't look too slow, does it? I shouldn't have said. So yeah, there's the screen for OLL, and then yeah, basically I'm just walking around the whole room, and that's people selling games. And there's the people running all of the equipment for the screen and everything. And there's the Boolean mascot walking around. But yeah, this is right at the start of the day. Just got there, said hello to everyone, and then sort of walked off, and then got my phone out and started filming. So there's a wall of CRTs that I'm walking over to now. And because I still can't think of what else to say, really, basically. This gives me more time to think as well. So there's like N64s, and in the background there's probably like a PS2 or something. Can't tell, but there's a lot of stuff on. There's different consoles basically plugged into those screens, hidden away, things like that. See Mario and stuff on the TVs, yeah. And then we've got a few different Sega consoles. I think that was a Master System Mark III or something. There's a Kickstarter thing for some sort of Amiga, I think. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but it said Kickstarter on the box, so but yeah, we've got, oh, and yeah, I keep looking at the floor because I want to try and avoid, I was trying to avoid filming people's faces and, well, other parts. But yeah, a Kickstarter thing, and it was never seen again. So there's an Amstrad, whatever that console was, and then there's a PSX. That's one of those Master Systems that's similar to the Mega Jet, which is right next to it. PC Effects, Apple Pippin, 2 Jaguars, a black Dreamcast, and yeah, those are the Jaguars, both playing Doom. And there's the Apple Pippin, and over here he's playing Typing of the Dead rather, and he's using a Hello Kitty keyboard. I've got one of those. Then that was the what's it called? The Master System thing, the handheld one, which is similar to the Megajet. And there's the PSX, which is the console that Street wants. Yours, the USA version. I don't know what that is. And then here's all of the indie games. There's a lot of Dreamcast indie games for some reason. And a lot of Dreamcast in the Jaguars. Messed up the bad spelling ironically. Yeah, for whatever reason, I mean, Dreamcast is very underrated as a console, I suppose, so, and it's a very loved console, so people want to put all the games onto it, and there's a collection of, I think, Wave Media. They publish all of the physical copies, they're UK based, but that's again the same poster we saw at Play Expo for Intrepid Izzy. But yeah, there was a lot of Dreamcast consoles and pretty much every variety of clear shell and non-clear shells that you could want or ask for, basically. There's Intrepid Izzy on PS4. There's a red clear shell Dreamcast with the arcade stick. What's that? Shadow Gang's Driving Strikers. Yeah, just more Dreamcast. I think that controller's a retro. No, it's not. It's not one of those. It's a standard one. Never mind. I thought it was a retro bit one, or whatever the. Is it the DC Striker? Can't remember. A lot of Dreamcast, far more than I thought there would be. Yeah, that's basically my reaction when I was there. I was just like, "Wow, there's a lot of Dreamcast here." So, and then there's Bullion with the mascot moving stuff around on the table. They were at Play Expo as well. Obviously showing off their game, which I don't think it's out yet. So, still in development anyway. That was the guy that dressed. That was the guy that was dressed as. Yeah, he's well, he's not got his hat on now, but he's a pirate bull. And then these are all of the collection items, which I didn't look too much at that one for some reason. Some t-shirts, and again, I probably could have walked in there and got a better shop, but I decided to not disturb the shop too much. There's some plushies from things like Dragon Ball, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon. I wasn't sure what this was, but I noticed it was pink, so I sort of took interest in this, and then it's sort of got lots of custom t-shirts, it looks like. But, I think I went back to look at it later on, and it's all like different pronoun badges and things like that, so it's not necessarily something I'm interested in, but you know, it's there for people who want it. Pink, but sadly not Hello Kitty. Yeah, I sort of looked at it and went, that's not Hello Kitty. But anyway. Mega Drives. Yeah, more CRTs. That's one with VHS player built in. And then here's some custom. I think they're all custom made. It's set on the table. Lego pieces and other figures. I think some of them are custom made. I don't know if they all are. Sort of Sonic and Pokemon. And then the camera wouldn't focus on them, so I was trying to move my hand in the way like I do with this one. I don't know if this is the fake Lego that you buy from China, but it looks similar to it, because I've seen Pokemon Lego before that isn't Lego. And then we've got Spider-Man figures, there's Carnage and Kingpin and Venom, and I think that's Batman on the left there, and there is a Bane as well in the back. Zelda, some more Marvel Lego. Like when it says custom, I don't know if it's like necessarily they've customized them themselves, or if it's like they've just found like the different figures. Or Star Wars. Why, hello there, Mr. UPS man. It says custom minifigures compatible with all brands. So, and then there's all sorts of pin badges. I think these are all, well, a lot of them are Disney ones, but yeah, I thought they were all Disney at first, but it seems like there's a mixture of things as well. Yeah, there's a few Pokemon ones on the right there. Stood there for quite a bit because there were people behind me and they kept trying to walk around me. I was just trying to make sure I wasn't in their way. And then looks like I'm drunk, doesn't it? It's like staggering home from late night out. And there's too much light on the floor. There's some Amigas. There's a whole area of Amiga computers, which I'll walk around to in a minute. Drunken filming of game festivals, yeah. What's this? Those are coasters, I think, which... yeah, and then these are weird portable emulator things. I think some of them take real cartridges, I'm not sure, but yeah. And then there's a store of games. Commodores and more keychains and things. And then there's the pink table again. Sort of walking over to it as though I'm like a moth to a flame. Like I see something pink and I just go, whoa! So, portable Neo Geo for real carts. Legs resting on them. Some pillows or cushions. Here's some diagnostic equipment and like soldering equipment for electronics. Floating like a moth, exactly. Binocular microscope, oscilloscope, and then I think that's a fully customized modern Amiga. Some more floor. Pram, someone in a wheelchair. Now this one, he does like custom game shells and paints them, but you didn't get to see it for that long because apparently I just looked at it and turned away immediately. I went back and spoke to him later on because I thought it was interesting. Well, I say I went back. I spent quite a lot of the time there. I was with Doomed Prinny, so she actually went around and then was getting people drinks and things because she was helping out with Antstream. So I was helping to carry drinks to certain people, and then she got talking to the guy, and then I sort of stood next to her. But anyway, I did speak to him, so I wasn't lying. So there we are. Custom colour shall look nice anyway, yeah. And hello Neil. I started late again. If you hear information, you still learned it, yeah. No, it's fine. Like, as usual, I was late, so it doesn't make any. Like, I should start on time, and then you'll have more time to be here sooner if you wanted to be. It doesn't matter anyway. I appreciate the fact that you're here, but don't need to apologise. This is going to be on YouTube later, so but yeah, that's where the tournament was going on. This was on Saturday, so it was the Smash Bros. Tournament, and then slightly for the first bit you saw on the right of these tables here was where I played Street Fighter 5. That happened with me last time, Mr. Starts. I watched it later on YouTube. Yeah, so there's a few Nintendo Switch things. There's Link's Awakening. I mean, it depends how well it turns out because of the internet connection at the moment, but, you know, I'll still upload something to YouTube. Yeah, no problem. If you can watch it, definitely. And there's someone who looks like Mario in Zelda for some reason. I've never played Link's Awakening, so I don't know. And then here's where all the YouTubers were. There's Nostalgia Nerds merch, there's books, there's t-shirts. Would have thought that we would have had a tournament or something on Dreamcast, like there were about 98 of them. Yeah, probably. I should, you know, email someone and then figure out if we can get a Dreamcast tournament. And these are all too blurry to know what they are. There's someone in a Pac-Man suit. I think that's Ashen's behind the leather jacket there, or the yeah, that is a type of leather, isn't it? And then there's some miniature arcade machines that we also saw at Play Expo as well. I do like the Pac-Man suit. Yeah, Ashen's is to my right at the moment, but didn't see him because there's a lot of people gathered around him, and for some reason I didn't manage to get to speak to him. There's board games. Can't tell which ones there are, but there's this, I think there's a Star Wars themed one, and I can't read the title on that box. But tons of people in the way and stuff of other people, yeah. More CRTs, what's this? Saturn. There's a 32X with Star Wars on it. I think the FM Towns Marty was on the other side of the table, the one I paused on that particular screen. But there's a Amiga CD32 and yeah, Commodore's Master System. Yeah, Mega Drive. I'm going to skip this track. Don't you need a paint can for the Amiga CD32 like AVGN did? Nope. Right, did I miss anything? I was changing the music. Right, so on the other screen we saw Luigi's Mansion, and then this is a CDI which I got a good close-up of, or tried to. Again, the camera wasn't really focusing. We've got, I don't know what that is on the screen. Even without the flickering, I couldn't tell what it was. 3DO. Famicom with Super Mario Bros. 3. I was going to say you can pause or rewind if you're going to miss stuff to comment on. Yeah, I'm just sort of looking around for the controls at the moment. So, from memory, that was a NES on the left. N64, that's quite a big television. For some reason that's powered on, which it doesn't have a game in at the moment, but yeah. If I'd noticed that at the time, I probably would have turned it off. And then going around, yes, going around the corner. There's Xbox original, PlayStation 2, and of course one of the rarest consoles ever made, PlayStation 3. And I've just seen your comment. Which is a forward head reference. Some tables. Actually, there's been a thing on Twitter recently with I think possibly related to one of the quizzes or something that went on stage, because it's being, people are now suddenly realising that they didn't quite, the library for the N64 wasn't that great. There's Kim Justice, don't know what she's playing, but there she is. I think some Amiga game, not sure. And then this is Get Out of the Way, Quang's Table, I was going to say, there's that Kim, I thought it was, yeah. And then there's the television with a Famicom built into it, and then a TV with a Super Famicom built into it. And I can't remember what the names or makes of them are, other than Sharp for at least the Super Famicom TV. And then there to my left is, well, there's a very quick shot of Trista and the Antstream setup. Also, yeah, all 11 good N64 games, yeah. And then there's the DC Divers Dreamcast, the Alba boombox stereo with a Mega Drive built into it, and oh yeah, Wonder Mega. And then there's Quang in the background. And if you don't know who Quang is, go onto YouTube and find out, because he's incredible and he's got a lot of consoles. That's Quang DX. Yeah, that's the controller for that, because I was looking at it closely because it's blue, same colour as the console itself, and yeah, Wonder Mega, and the I don't know what the actual official name of the PC Engine Portable is, but we'll go with PC Portable, PC Engine Portable even. We've got John Riggs, who, this was his first time in the UK, and then Adam Korolek, who is telling someone that it takes courage and something else, can't remember what he said exactly, but he was talking and I remember him saying it, that takes courage, so I'm guessing the conversation was, hey, I'm a bit nervous, but I wanted to make sure I come up and said hello to you, something along the lines of that, I'm sure is what the other person was saying to him. But yeah, Adam was, really cool, and he was on the stage quite a bit, and yeah, he let me hold the Sega Pluto, so which isn't his, by the way, it's someone else's, but Turbo Express, no, right, so the Turbo Express is the American name for the PC Engine GT, which is the one that looks like a Game Boy, but then that one, which is like the clamshell, is another one that's also a PC Engine. And then just over here where there's all the Amiga stuff, again on my right, we've just missed The biggest CRT I've ever seen. Turbo graphics. So there's a Amiga. Yeah, this is all the Amiga Club owners section, and this one looks like a space helmet. I can't remember what it is officially. And then there's a clear one, clear shell Amiga something or other. I have no idea when it comes to Amigas what is what, because they all look the same to me. Amiga CD32 again. So you're clutching a rare console like the head of a rare animal you hunted, pretty much. So yeah, there's a clear shell on that, which is obviously a mod. Yeah, there's quite a lot of Amiga PCs. And then over on the end is all of the mods and upgrades that you can do, that you can get for different ones, all of the different motherboards, and I think these are replica motherboards, and yeah, different chips that you can add. Because basically you take an Amiga with a dead motherboard, I suppose, and then transplant the chips. Looks like the A1500. Yeah, again, I would have no idea. And then there's a Amiga Addict magazine with Garth on the front cover. And then there's one with the shell removed. So, wish they still had turned on. I did take a few photos, but I've not got them off my phone yet, so and then this is back towards the beginning again. There's some arcade marquees, marquee posters. And yeah, Double Dragon, Capcom, Donkey Kong, Bubble Bobble, Fortnite for some reason. Apparently there's an arcade machine that played Fortnite. And yeah, this is the Last Level Games store. So Sylvain vs Predator, etc. Yeah, there's quite a few that I missed whilst I was looking at them. But yeah, and then I think an arcade that played Fortnite, we've lost the world exactly. And then I go back to the beginning again and sort of try to make it look like a looped video, but it didn't really work because I actually started with the Mario Kart thing, and no, I didn't actually buy any games. I tend to only buy Japanese stuff, because it's cheaper. So loaded chairs, what a great bunch of lads. Yeah. Yeah, the reason I'm letting this whole thing play out now is because we go back over to the CRTs. I think those two same girls were there at the beginning as well, but they're about to get up and leave, so oh, and there's a VR thing to my left as well, which I'm not looking at, but there were people like playing with VR headsets. And then this is just a close-up of the CRT wall, which is pretty cool. That is the entire tour, because the video is about to stop right now. Ish. Probably now. And it says OLL 2023. There we are. So, not sure what I'm going to do now, apart from, I suppose, I suppose I can put another video on without any sound, just whilst I'm talking for the next bit. Yeah, thanks for the comment there, Neil. Full review rated, 10 points, points removed for not pimp slapping the ice cream. Oh. Like the thing I said.